In the middleweight division this Saturday for the Henry Cejudo vs Song Yadong fight night card in the coming event, we have Brendan Allen taking on Anthony "Fluffy" Hernandez. And this is going to be an exciting fight because it's only going to be 3 rounds instead of 5. What's special about both these fighters is that they're both grapplers, so it's going to be entertaining to see the grappling exchanges between them and could look a lot like Aljo vs Movsar. Another interesting thing is that Anthony Hernandez's last win was by domination against Michel Pereira, and that fight was a domination after the first round. So now that this fight is only going to be 3 rounds, it's going to be different for Anthony Hernandez, and he's going to have to adapt to fighting fewer rounds and start earlier. The comparison I can make for this is that he is somewhat like Merab, where you're much more worried about him in a 3-round fight instead of a 5-round fight, because, in a 5-round fight, the cardio will prevail. But here, we don't know, because he's got to put a pace and start very quickly, unlike his fight against Michel Pereira, and he has a tough challenge because Brendan Allen's a pretty good striker, as he showed against Imavov. His fight against Imavov was very close, where he took the first round via grappling but got slightly outstruck and then out-grappled in rounds 2 and 3. So I think for either guy to win here, Brendan Allen needs to keep this on his feet, even though he's a grappler. Still, as a grappler, he has to strike to gain any advantage unless he gets a reversal and secures the bag because he is very good on the back. But Anthony Hernandez needs to use his pace and do what he does best, which is shoot takedowns and tire out his opponents. To put into perspective how crazy of a pace he puts on his opponents, he shoots 6.64 takedowns per 15 minutes, which is insane. So, he's shooting a takedown once every 3 minutes to keep his opponents uncomfortable. So my prediction for this fight is going to be Anthony "Fluffy" Hernandez winning by decision. Even without many wins by decision, I still think he will be able to win the pace and take rounds 2 and 3 against Brendan Allen.